We back. Sorry for the little hiatus. Got a little bit busy this week. Carrying and lifting bullshit for some other shit. And motherfuckers was being a little disrespectful. But I'm back. I'm back on this content shit. What's happening, my Quasites? Big Kwasimodo in the building. Like and subscribe. Ring that bell. You know, the name ring bells like Kwasimodo when he in the bell tell. And our name ring bells every time you fuck with a video. You heard me? But anyways, let's talk. Now, this is going to be more of a rant. I ain't got time to put in the clips in the video because I finished the season and I just want to talk and scream at the camera. So I was like, fuck it, we just going to talk. Now, if you're a fan, you probably watch the show as well. Good little show on Netflix called The Umbrella Academy. Good little show. Watched it, enjoyed the first season, love the premise, love the powers everybody have. I liked the dynamics, even though technically like Luther and Allison were brother and sister, like not, you know, stepbrother, you know what I mean. Basically, you know, they was put together and raised like siblings, but they technically weren't. So I like the little connection they had. Everybody was interesting. I loved Five being like this 60-year-old man, but in like a, what's it called, like teenager / middle schooler's body. Diego, all these people. I loved Vanya, Vanya, right? And then later, Victor, you know, I liked that. I liked the dynamics everybody had. The father was fucking weird. Like, everything, the monkey and fucking Five's relationship, it was just great. Till season 2 where it built off that more. To season 3, that it wasn't my favorite, but everything. Also, shout out my nigga Klaus. Fuck with Klaus. That was my man. Fuck with Klaus. And them include, what was her name? Lily? Yes, you know, her and Diego had a kid or whatever. By the way, if I'm fucking on the names, I'm sorry. To the point, to season 3 with the Sparrows and all this happening. Ben's getting an alternate Ben back into the family because their Ben passed and all this that happened. I wasn't even mad at the whole little time machine bullshit that was going on in like that Hotel Oblivion, Castle Oblivion, whatever the fuck. Like, it reminded me of some Kingdom Hearts shit. Like, these motherfuckers was like doing some shit. To the cliffhanger they let us off of, like, they had no powers at the end of season 3 to season 4. But season 4, what the fuck was that? I feel like it was rushed, first of all. We had like, what, 6 episodes? Hold on, let me roll. I believe it was 6. Hold on, let me get this shit right. I believe it was like 6 fucking episodes. It was 6, thank you. 6 fucking episodes. Nigga, first Game of Thrones stiffed us on 2 episodes. Now y'all stiff us on like 4 episodes. I feel like with the extra 4 episodes, certain things y'all was trying to do would have been at least fleshed out a little bit more, and I could have got behind more, but some of that shit made no sense. I gotta talk about it first because it's the first thing on my mind. How is Five and Lily, Lila, whatever the fuck, you know what, let me get it right. I ain't trying to fuck around, bro. I'm like literally hot off the presses. Like, I'm just chatting pretty much. Let me get her name right. Yeah, Lila. Oh, she looking bad. I hate going on. Oh, shit. So, see, I get distracted. So, Lila and Five's fucking romantic relationship. How? Listen. Could it have happened? We seen it. You know, they had bands. They had a little banter. They had this hate you, like you relationship. Like, you know what I'm saying? You could have, if given more time, could have done it right. But the way y'all did it made no sense. It was just dumb. Also, like, she had a kid. But with this alternate shit, but it's like the WandaVision thing. Like, with Diego and even the kid thing made no fucking sense. By the way, like, it just made no sense how y'all put that together. And I feel like the episodes are there. I didn't like the fact that Ben not wanting to go on the mission you revealed in the past, the mission Ben went on when he opened the thing and he saw, I believe her name was Jennifer, when he saw her in there and the dad just killed him. Like, yeah, that's the reason I was like, oh, that's trash. I hate that. Like, I believe it was season 2 when the dad took off his mask and he was like a fucking alien, and it was like, oh my gosh, and like nothing really happened from that. The mom, like, I was just like, what the fuck storyline is this? What pissed me off the most, right? This is the thing. Now, this is where I am confused, right? So, boom. In the original, I know like the universes are together, but be with me for a second. In the original, right, you know, they didn't have a Ben until they got to like season 3 with the Sparrows, and that Ben joined their collective, the Umbrella Academy's collective, the Sparrow Ben. So with the Sparrow Ben joining and them going into that random fucking house or whatever have you, Castle Oblivion and the time machine, Allison got back with Ray or whatever, you know, she's perfectly happy, yada yada, and the rest of them came back or whatever to the future. By the way, I also don't like that, because remember when Victor was going, but Victor trusted Anya, they were working on their relationship in season 3, and like there was not really no backlash, not really a proper conversation about it. Like they just glossed over a lot of shit. I feel like Netflix didn't want to put the money in and they just glossed over shit to get to the finish line. But sorry, back to what I'm saying. It's gonna be everywhere. This is a fucking rant. So with that being said, where the fuck was I? Yeah, Castle, but yeah, Allison and Ray, yada yada yada. So boom. So how the fuck is the Sparrow Ben with everybody? Everything's cool, everything's fly, but Luther can't find Simone. Like Simone is just gone. Sorry, Salone. Salone is just gone. That made no fucking sense. I was like, how? By the way, also when Luther's powers coming back, so Luther always had super strength, I believe, and then I believe like some bullshit happened to him that they had to inject him with the gorilla thing. So the gorilla thing, I mean, yeah, he looked more physically imposing, but he still would have had the super strength, I believe. As a kid, he still would have had that regardless of the gorilla body or whatever have you. So the fact, like, once he got his powers back, that body type also came back. I was a little bit confused about that. I think that's more comic shit I'm on. But besides that, just a lot of shit made no sense. Now, don't get me wrong, I was entertained by Klaus and being like the sober one. Like, I found that hilarious. Also, Allison and Ray got a divorce or whatever. They broke up. Didn't explain that at all. Like, there was just so much shit that just wasn't explained. It made no sense. Like, and it's such a good show. I remember seasons 1 and 2 was so great. Gene and Gene, I was just like, what is going on? Even Jennifer, like, I know they try to do the thing with Jennifer and Ben to make them bond. Like, and why was Jennifer and Ben the catalyst to make this fucking abomination, this monster? And the fact that in majority of the seasons when they try to save the world, they've always attempted to try and save the world. They've put their best foot forward to try and, like, do these outcomes. So the fact that when it's Ben and Jennifer, they combine to make this fucking monster, they're just like, you know what, we'll just die. I was just like, oh, that shit. Like, I did not like that ending. And then, like, the little marigold flowers were over there, like, ew. And, like, so what? It's kind of like, if y'all seen Attack on Titan, I don't want to compare the shows. Now, again, it was animated better, but when I read it from the manga, brother, like, for Eren to do all that shit, and it made no fucking sense. And he kind of stopped the war. They got to play, go outside, whatever have you. But at the end of the day, like, at least with that story, us as human beings, like, war was inevitable in a sense. So I understood what they were going for in a sense. But the fact that Eren did all that shit for the Titan shit, like the worm to go back in the tree or the cave or whatever the fuck it was. So, especially in the anime ending, when a random boy gets to the cave or the tree, whatever the fuck it was, and basically the worm potentially could be in there and the Titan shit can start again. The founder Titan, I don't fucking know. So the fact you're telling me at the end, when y'all niggas basically become flowers or whatever, or power is in the flowers, and some random motherfuckers looking at this shit, you telling me if a motherfucker just looks at this shit and they're like, oh, this is pretty, picks it up, looks at it, does whatever to it, motherfuckers is gonna get power. So not necessarily the Umbrella Academy we know, as in Allison, Five, Luther, Victor, and it might just be a whole new crop of people. So this shit just gonna go again at this point. Also, who the fuck made the time machine, and how the fuck does the alien motherfucker that died know about this shit? what? The mom, the step, whatever the fuck she was. When the father married the like, oh, it just made no sense. Like, he wasn't a good final villain. Like, bro, he was not a good final villain. He was. I don't know, bro. Like, it was such a good show. I didn't even hate season 3. I had questions, but I didn't hate season 3. Also, like, again, I think I don't know, the show writer, whoever it was, there was a clip of like a different Ben on the train, and they're like, oh no, that's the same Ben. It was like before he went to jail for doing like a crypto scheme or whatever the fuck have you. And I'm like, oh, that's so stupid. Like, I just don't understand how the Sparrow Ben, is it because they lost a Ben and it's like, well, they don't have their Ben, so you fill in as their Ben? Because like, and then there's no Salone. Not even a person that looks like a Salone. Like, it just made no sense. Like, I don't know what they were going for with this ending. I don't know if it was too much money. They didn't know how to end it. Like some Game of Thrones bullshit. Like, I don't know. It just annoyed me. Like, I don't... It was... But anyways, man. That is the end of Umbrella Academy. Like, I just don't know how to feel. Again, great show in the beginning. But I do not feel like they stuck the landing. Like, I was just like, what the fuck is going on? And don't get me wrong, certain shows that do that, like a mystery show, good job. I was confused for the whole time. But at some point, they put it there and explain it to you for you to catch on and make sense of it. This, I was just like, so what the fuck were the other 2 seasons? The first 2, shit, even season 3 was done better. I was just perplexed and confused. But yeah, what do y'all feel? This is just a rant. It ain't gonna be edited any which way. I'm just talking. But yeah, man, what do you feel? Big Kwasimodo. We just talk about shit on this channel. Anything that popped to my mind. But yeah, you already know what it is. Hey, give that like and subscribe a big high five, you hear me? And hey, let's get it cracking, let's get it pushing, let's get it moving and grooving. Let's get it shaking. You already know what it is. Go check out the main channel if you just want to see me talk more. I do mostly hip-hop there. So if you want to see me joke on motherfuckers and talk shit, hey, go over there. But besides all that, hey, appreciate the like, appreciate subscribe, appreciate you giving me a chance for the video. And I'm gone. Alright.